Well, with the airline, if you're booking on the weekend, the tickets tend to be more expensive versus booking during the week, like on a Tuesday or something like that. Get on the app where they're constantly looking for deals for you.
Hopper is one that
Yeah.
I've used, and essentially I tell it where I want to fly from, where I want to fly to, and around what dates. And it will tell you, as soon as you put that information in, it'll tell you what the flights are right now, and it'll tell you that they're predicted to go up or down
Right.
by this date. And so if you want to, get the best deal, purchase by this date, and you can set the notifications up on your phone or your app or whatever, however you set it up. I had it on my phone, and it'll send you alerts when it goes up or down. So there's so many apps out there like that where you can watch the airfare. So that is a great tip, baby.
Oh, thank you. I might move back in.
Hey guys, it's Marcus and Celeste back for another video. Thank you so much for following us so far. And if you have not already, please hit the subscribe button and leave us a comment. We love to talk to you guys, and we are going to do our best to do premieres where we can sit and chat with you when these fall. Today, we are going to talk more about traveling with a large family, tips and tricks you can use so you can travel more and still save some of your money. All right, baby. You ready to get into the video?
Yeah.
Okay, so today we are going to talk about how to pick the right place or accommodations for a large family, how to save money doing that. Airbnb, HomeAway, vacation rentals are all good resources. You know what? Let me unplug that, okay? Because I've never used Airbnb. We've used HomeAway a lot, so we know that works. But anywhere where you can do a vacation rental is awesome. Vacation rentals.
Going with the Super 8 for $50. I like the Super 8.
I'm sure you do. You and your little friends, y'all can continue at the Super 8. But for me and my children, okay. So not to bash the Super 8, but vacation homes are good for a few reasons. The first reason is that it has a lot of rooms. It's just like your house. Many large families essentially have to get multiple rooms. They get more than one room. Unless y'all all want to pile into one hotel room. Then hey, if that's your thing,
you do what you gotta do.
Do what you got to do.
Bring you some air mattresses and put the kids, or back in the day they used to make pallets, throw some blankets on the floor,
and them kids will be just as happy, especially if you have a fun-filled day.
Yep.
You done went to an amusement park.
Ask
tired
for some
anyway.
Extra pillows. Y'all hit the floor. We're gonna make it do what it do.
Do what you got to do, okay? But a lot of families want to still be in some sort of comfort, and then sometimes have privacy for parents. And we found that privacy can somewhat be difficult if you are in a hotel room.
Get it in. Just forget about it.
I don't know. It depends on how determined you are.
Gotta go in the bathroom.
Okay, so
get that out before you come, and that way it'll last you through.
If you gone for a week, no, sorry. Okay, but back to this. Okay, so first thing I say is try to do a vacation home. The only downside to a vacation home is sometimes there are extra fees like cleaning fees, but I say that if you do a vacation home, you have to do it for a week for it to be worth your while. You can save so much money with those because you have multiple rooms. Everybody kind of has their space. When you are a large family traveling, and you're in a small room, and hotel rooms, I don't care how extravagant they are small compared to our homes. So what I find is that when you have
some big hotel rooms,
but we're a family of 4. I'm saying large families.
Like that place in Florida when we stayed at the Eden. What was it, Eden Rock?
The Eden
there?
Rock was beautiful. That was
That
beautiful.
was a huge
We weren't
room.
vlogging then, so
Yeah,
they
no.
didn't get to see all of those. I know that you guys see us doing a lot of cruises now, and we're trying to actually move away from cruising as much because we don't really prefer to cruise. We really
Since
prefer.
when?
Are you serious? You gonna make me have to edit a lot. Do we prefer to cruise?
Yeah, when we don't have the kids with us.
That last cruise just did me in, man. It just made me go.
We went on the Royal Caribbean cruise. We were like, yeah, this is okay. And then brought the kids with us. Like,
Why
nah,
we don't ever want to cruise again?
Just
Oh my
level
gosh.
B here.
Now that you back on these vlogs, they're going to be like 20 minutes long, y'all.
Okay.
Okay, moving back to what I was saying. So when we truly have done more vacations that were not cruises than that are. And we want to get back to showing you guys that. So the first thing with accommodations is try to find a home because hotel rooms can be somewhat confining and it doesn't allow everybody to kind of have their own space. When you're with each other all the time, when we're home, we're not with each other all the time. We go to work, we go do, there's so many things that we do. And so to have living quarters where you can kind of have your own little space, but still be together as a family unit is helpful.
Let's see how much time we got.
It says we've been talking for 4 minutes. Okay.
Or if you like me, I believe when I go on vacation, I'm just going there to sleep. The room is only a place to lay my head to sleep. Mm-hmm. Possibly use the bathroom.
That's why that Super 8 came in, Motel 6.
That's right, because I'm only going to stay there to lay my head. I'm only going to be there for probably, 6 hours? Other than that?
For sleeping.
Just sleeping. That's all I want to do. But when you get a home, you got to consider, somebody got to clean that up. Mm-hmm. I'd rather put the kids on the floor and have a maid come and clean up behind everybody than me have to do it.
So, like I said,
depends on.
It's your thing. Do what you want to do, but don't let this little person right here. I forgot when it was on YouTube. I almost said something. He ain't never put my kids on the floor in a hotel, and he ain't never stayed.
It's only 2 of them
in a Motel 6 Super 8 with the children and me.
That's because you won't do it.
I said,
I'll stay in there.
You and your little friends might be doing it, but no, sir. Okay, alrighty, y'all. This is just fun and games. Don't be thinking anything of it. That is a great option. The second part of that is that you can cook. Now that is a big savings. Yeah. Nobody wants to go on vacation and really cook, but honestly speaking, if we're trying to vacation more and if money and finances is truly an issue, then we look for ways to cut corners however we can. If that means driving, if that means finding a place where we can cook and we can buy food, because if you look at it, you have to pay for your family to eat that week anyway. So instead of spending money back home on groceries, you spend money here on groceries and just get the things that your family likes to eat.
Tacos. Everybody like tacos.
Quick. You got older kids, they can go in there, ground that meat, put that seasoning in there. Y'all can do those things together.
I'll be trying to make spaghettis in a home course.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Not that. Do homemade pizzas. Maybe where y'all get around and do, homemade pizzas together. Everybody kind of gets to pick the toppings that they want. Fun things, but because you are grocery shopping, it goes for a long place. Y'all, Ethan has been so good. We asked him to stay out while we vlog. All right. So cooking there saves you money as well. Yeah. Another thing is that there are so many homes or condos. That's another thing. It doesn't have to be a home. It could be a condo that are in resort areas. What I love about those, especially if it's if you're going to Disney, and everybody, of course, staying on Disney property is great, but it's expensive if you have large kids. I mean, imagine spending Disney tickets for 5 people. In addition,
I'm sorry.
Y'all heard him slam my door. I was looking at him because he's like, just slam my door. Just my boy didn't slam my door. Okay, so in resort areas, What I love about staying in a condo in a resort area is the fact that you ain't got to go to the amusement park every day because as long as you got a pool, your kids gonna have fun still. So with large
Splash pad.
families, that is one of the things that I do when we go places, and even us, a family of four, is if budget is an issue for that trip, I will pick a fun place to stay so that we can save money on tickets for four people and just go enjoy what we already planned for in our accommodation. So when we went to Disney, you saw we stayed at that place that had the golf course, it had the miniature golf, it had a pool, it had the slide.
That wasn't even a huge fancy hotel.
It wasn't. It wasn't. I think we paid $109 a night or $129 a night for that hotel. But it also had a splash pad and it was a suite. So it had a refrigerator in it. It had a microwave in it. It had
my favorite continental breakfast.
Had continental breakfast.
You get all the pancakes and sausages and
They-
that's the thing I don't understand. When you go stay at these 4 or 5 star hotels, you gotta pay about $20-$30 a part. So, and then you gotta do the valet whole deal because it ain't worth.
His idea, his Marcus thing is,
If I'm gonna park, I'm gonna valet.
Because if they offer valet, he say it's for a reason.
That's right.
So,
my mama taught me when you go to hotels with valet parking, you valet. So that's my thing.
so we always valet if there's
But then
valet.
you're gonna spend like $40 for breakfast for one person. Well, at least 20 or 30. But then you go to a lower hotel, 3-star hotel, you get a free continental breakfast in there, and it's cheaper. So my thing is, I'm kind of over the other hotels. I like to go get my continental breakfast, y'all. I want a breakfast with my room.
And that's kind of where we are. When Marcus and I were dating and married, we traveled a lot. We stayed in some of your nicest of nicest hotels. So we've had that part. And then when we had kids, of course, now we have 2 more people and we're like, a great way for us to make our budget stretch is we've gone and we've stayed in some of your hotels that have like continental breakfast, like he was saying.
I like my continental
And
breakfast.
I was kind of pulling away from it because I was like, I really like the nice hotels.
She got all hyped up on the atrium. I'm like, but you're not sleeping in the atrium.
Yeah, I was like, oh, the rooms, this hotel is so beautiful and so nice. I'm like, look at how it looks when you walk in. And he's like, but you're not sleeping there. He's like, the bed is the same. No, I don't do like lower line hotels where it's trash, but as long as it's still a nice, decent room as well, and it's safe.
Don't sleep on that La Quinta, y'all. They are really redoing them. And you get a continental breakfast.
Like your Super 8 and your Motel 6, right? Oh my gosh, I hope y'all ain't too serious. We've been married for 12 years. We can joke around like this. Okay.
Has it been 12 years or is it 13?
It's 12, right? So we've already moved into hotels. What I would suggest is book your hotel, do your research, find out what's the cheapest place to stay. Look for suites. Suites are hidden for large families because they'll have separate sleeping areas. Even like the Spring Hill suites, we stay those a lot because they have the separate.
You want something 8. Now this is what she taught me. 8 stars or better, and you can get a hotel
Reviews. We're not
a
talking
Motel
about
8, and it'll be a good hotel. Okay, maybe the La Quinta.
Why we keep talking about the Motel 8? I'm just gonna say this. When we go on family vacations, Marcus is Motel 8, what is it, Super 8?
Super 8.
Motel 6, La Quinta. I grew up.
No, I grew up on the Days Inn.
He grew up on the Days Inn. When they went anywhere, they stayed at the Days Inn. I grew up with the La Quintas, the Bay Months, and then we upgraded to the Marriott Courtyards and Fairfields and Super, not Super, but Spring Hill Suites. Like I knew it was one of those S's. So that's how I grew up. But then he was also a business owner as well. So a lot of his business trips, it was like he upgraded me to like the
And 5 stars and
on the beach with you right
what's
there.
that one in Santa Monica we stayed? It was the Lowe's Santa Monica
on the beach. Yeah.
It was right on the beach, had a beach view.
Yeah,
and I upgraded you.
Yeah, so we y'all, we've done it all. We've been blessed to do it all. Yeah. But what we found is even with doing it all, even with not even looking at the money factor, that the value factor of a hotel like a Spring Hill Suites, it gives you everything you need.
The vacations, the rental homes and stuff like that. When you've got large people, I mean, that's ingenious. Like when your brother got married, we stayed in that huge house. It was a bunch of us in there. I mean, but it was like 2 stories, like 8 bedrooms on both floors.
Right on the beach, y'all. Right. Beautiful. Like, if you notice, we will travel with family a lot too, because we have a lot of our
grandparents, because that's your babysitters. Yeah. Bring your babysitter.
Okay, and then you get people who want to do things and others who don't, and so you can kind of group up with people who want to do things that you do, and maybe there's somebody else who wants to do something else your spouse wants to do. So, and then the share costing. You can stay in some beautiful homes. We're planning for Canada right now. You can stay in some beautiful. He don't know where he going when he going. All he knows is he pay for it and show up and have fun.
We're gonna drive on this Canada road. Girl, come on.
Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all, we playing too much. Okay, so hotels, look for cheap deals, but look at the reviews. You need to be at least a review of 7.5 or higher. And then look for suites, because you can fit more people into those rooms.
There's another good thing. You can also, when you're looking at the areas, do like a Google Earth. Like pull it up on the map so you can see what's around the location. So because when you go different places, you don't necessarily know what it's going to look like. But you want to definitely stay somewhere nice when you got the family. If it's just you can stay in the hooker hotels,
And invite them up to your room if you like him.
I don't do that.
They gonna be like, why is she serious about this stuff, girl? Y'all, do you really think? But hey, you might. I'm like, hey, you might.
Anyway, we done ruined the video.
Oh my goodness.
What else we got to say about
accommodations? Oh, cruises. Now, I was talking about cruises early in the video, but cruises are great because it includes everything. Cruises are a very affordable way for families to travel, because for $200 a person, if you stay in an interior room, $200 and something for the first 2 people, and then it gets a little cheaper to 3rd and 4th and 5th and 6th. You can have everything included, like your stay, your activities, and what you're going to eat. And everything else you want to add on is up to you. So cruises are great for that reason.
The other thing about cruises is that it kind of gives you a chance to experience the island without actually like staying there. So you can kind of go get a feel of it, and you can decide, okay, I definitely want to fly directly over here and stay there.
Yeah.
I think that's all we got for accommodations.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So we will see y'all next week with another video on traveling with a large family, some of our tricks and our tips. I can't say it. I gotta edit that out of the video.
I'm taking the kids to the park, y'all.
All right, bye y'all. We see y'all later.